Scribble Kibble is a show about animation. Last year, a friend of mine tipped me off to the Star Fox fan project, and after a year of production, the first completed episode just came out. I'll put it here. Don't worry about the intro that makes it seem like you missed a previous episode. You didn't. I'm starting with the technical aspect of this animation because it's a bit different than what I've covered so far, mainly because everything about the animation is made to reproduce the look and feel of an 80s cartoon, like He-Man, Thundercats, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The art style is gritty. It's not cute like a lot of internet cartoons. Instead of having clean, solid colors and gradients with solid, smooth, perfect outlines, Matthew Gafford does these imperfect hand drawings. Sure, he could open his copy of Illustrator and make exactly proportioned character pieces with pen lines of exact thickness, but instead, he draws the characters with the brush tool in Flash. Sometimes the lines flicker like when a character blinks. It looks like in a lot of these situations, Matthew selects the lines and hits Smooth in Flash to avoid redrawing the frame. I find it interesting that when the characters are talking, the nose and the upper row of teeth are completely stationary. The part that's animated is everything around it. Normally, in animations of a similar quality, the teeth themselves are actually animated to stretch with the mouth, even though that's not realistic. Your teeth don't move, they're bones. Or the other thing you might see is only the two fangs or nothing on the top row, except for sounds like rrr and tch, where the teeth are clenched together. The result of drawing all the top teeth all the time the way Matthew does is a very distinct style of lip sync and mouth animation. The overall style took a few years to develop. You can take a look at these earlier drawings and you can see the internet cuteness creeping into how the animals are drawn. Big poofy cheeks, quite a difference from the realistic short fur on the recent artwork. A key component of this style is the ambient lighting in pretty much every scene. The lighting color casts the characters in blue, yellow, or red tones and makes the overall emotion of the animation moody. The opposite would be no lighting, in which case we would always be seeing the base color of the character no matter the situation, but the coloring in this episode changes a lot. There are effects filters on the animation though. Hold up, pause there. See? There's white flecks on the camera, an old film flickering effect. And in some places, there's some kind of bloom effect applied to the art to make the fill colors burn into the black lines like this. Yeah, I think this is the first cartoon we've seen compiled in Sony Vegas, maybe the second. It's a popular video editing program, but not that common among animators. To complete the ambience, the voice acting has filters on it that clip off some of the high and low frequencies to make it sound more compressed, like an 80s cartoon. That's what I can tell you about the animation without having been to any of the live streams, which if you want to watch the process of this animation being made, go ahead and follow the project and you'll get the chance. Episode 2 is already in production. I expect it'll be out in about 6 months unless Matthew is willing to give up control over the music, the writing, the animation, the voice acting. Yeah. Which brings us to the big question, why hasn't Nintendo DMCA'd this fan project? Well, they already did. They shut down the Patreon campaign under the old name Star Fox the Animated Series. Matthew reopened the project under the name A Fox in Space and made the Patreon dedicated to quote-unquote live streams and tutorials, and so far, that seems to have placated Nintendo, for now. This month I asked how you came up with your username, and most of you said you used things you like to make your name, or that you used parts of your real name. And then there was Dark Lord Matt who said, I chose my username because I'm secretly the evil overlord of the earth and I control everyone with my mind. Now you know I must kill you. But if you control our minds, just erase them. So what was I talking about again? Right, well, enough Star Fox pictures, here's the Scribbles art you made. I like the hand-drawn smirk on Rainbow Goldust's piece, and on the digital end is Cat Avenger. Hey, that would work as a name in Star Fox World. Cat Avenger. Avenger Cat. Me making a painting mess by Wolf Furry Mage. Yes, the Prince of Mess. The King of Scribbles. Imagine hugging a giant tumbleweed. That's what this feels like. Don't let them see your pain.